Let's go behind those numbers now with Scott Phillips from Motley. Scott, good evening to you. And Suncorp shining bright with strong earnings and good dividend news.
Tom, I always see what you did there. Suncorp shining bright, mate. It was a good day for Suncorp shareholders. Those shares, as you mentioned, up almost 8%. And there was nothing to dislike about the numbers. Profit up, dividends up, a special dividend and a share buyback to really cap it off. The bank's got plenty of cash and not a lot of places to put it. And I think we might find more buybacks, maybe more special dividends during earnings season.
OK, talking about dividends, also reporting today, Transurban, a rise in profits, a special dividend, but no love from investors.
Yeah, and this one was because that rising profit came entirely, literally entirely, on the back of an asset sale. If you strip that out, their operating profit actually went backwards. They had a 7% reduction in traffic and a 9% fall in revenue. Investors looking through that one-off profit, really concerned, I think, a little bit, despite that higher dividend, about what the medium-term future might be for Transurban's toll roads, especially with lockdowns here and around the world.
We mentioned the miners lower, and China imports and iron ore futures had a big bearing on that.
Yeah, they really did. So this is the fourth month in a row announced today that China has reduced its iron ore imports from the rest of the world. And by we say the rest of the world, we really mean Australia, because that is where most of them are coming from. And that really is starting to crimp the demand for iron ore. Now, to be fair, the price still very, very high. But if that reduction in demand continues for any length of time, supply will catch up pretty quickly. And that's what investors are looking out for and possibly seeing, maybe worried their shares might be worth a whole lot less in the medium term.
Scott, the worst performer was Newscorp, giving up all of last week's gains, down 8%. What was behind the move?
It did not only our last week's gains, it came up all Friday's gains. It was up 8% on Friday, down 8% today. If you blink, a couple of trading days, and all of a sudden you're back where you started. In this case, some degree, I think, just trading profits, but also some weakness in real estate stocks, both here and overseas. Some concerns about listing volumes and the price being paid for those listings. Newscorp, of course, these days is much more reliant on real estate domain portals than it used to be, and that really hurts profits.
And finally, how's Wall Street looking tonight?
Bit of a topsy-turvy early start to futures on Wall Street, about flat as we go to where. We'll see what happens in the foreseeable future. Like yesterday, like today here on our market, it really will come down to corporate earnings in Australia, I think, to see which way the market goes. Hopefully for us, it's hopefully a higher market.
We'll wait and see. Scott Phillips, thank you.